All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Gee.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about
precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
President Trump at the White House with Vice President Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. The president went on in a statement, a very powerful statement, ending with him thanking God and the United States military. He praised the military of Israel, the military of the United States, said, hopefully we will no longer need their services. He also said, and he had stated this many times going back to 2011, that the #1 state sponsor of terror cannot have nuclear weapons. And tonight, that threat has been removed. A spectacular success, completely, totally obliterated the nuclear capability of Iran. And they worked as a team, meaning Israel and the U.S., like no other team before. And the president says, again, hopefully the military, that option will no longer be necessary. That choice will lie with whatever remaining leadership we have in Iran as of tonight. We don't know the answer to that. A lot of top military leaders have been taken out. Reports today that 3 other top Iranian Revolutionary Guard generals had been taken out. And one included one of the organizers of what happened on October 7, 2023 in Israel. President Trump just addressing the nation. We go back to Trey Yangst. He is in Israel tonight. I would expect as we head into dawn that Prime Minister Netanyahu will be addressing his nation probably in the early morning hours.
Yeah, Sean, absolutely. We're witnessing a historic moment in the Middle East right now that has a real chance to change the status quo for the region. And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has just released his first remarks following the American strikes against Iranian nuclear facilities. He says tonight President Trump and the U.S. acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel, thank you. He goes on to talk about the close coordination between the Americans and the Israelis. But we just heard from President Trump there speaking at the White House, and he made clear what he has effectively done, Sean, is taken away Iran's leverage in any sort of conversations moving forward. Because remember, Iran had 2 key levers to pull. They had their ballistic missile program that has been largely decimated by Israeli strikes, and they had their nuclear program that has been largely decimated by American strikes. And tonight, the region is in a new place. There is a new path forward, and President Trump is giving the Iranians yet another chance to step back from what would be more American strikes and Israeli strikes targeting what's left of IRGC leadership and what's left of the political leadership inside Iran. Now, I spoke tonight with an Israeli security source asking what the mood was like in the security echelon here in Israel. That source said everyone is just repeating, God bless America, God bless President Trump. They described this as euphoria and historic for these officials, saying there is a sense of relief. Remember, the Israelis largely considered Iran as the big war that they would face. The past 9 days have been incredibly difficult for the Israeli people as they've come under ballistic missile fire following the launch of this Israeli operation against those nuclear sites and against top nuclear scientists inside of Iran. But tonight, the region has changed. The nuclear sites have been largely destroyed. According to President Trump, there still is a minor threat of ballistic missile fire, but we understand that tonight Israel remains on high alert. They are entering into a new state of emergency, changing the home front command guidelines for the civilian population here of more than 9 million people, trying to limit public gatherings tomorrow, canceling workplaces and schools, understanding that Iran may decide to respond. But again, the latest information, Sean, that we have here tonight, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reacting to these American strikes that targeted Iranian nuclear facilities, Isfahan, Natanz, and Fordow. The places that the Iranians were enriching uranium, trying to get closer to weapons-grade material that they would then use in a nuclear bomb. President Trump announcing tonight from the White House, those sites have been destroyed, and Iran no longer has the leverage that they had just 24 hours ago going into any future conversations with the Americans or the Europeans across the world. Sean?
All right, Trey Yangst in Israel tonight. We'll get back to you. I want to
Right.
go back to President
Iran
Trump.
must
He
not
just
make
made a
peace. They're gonna
statement.
make
He
peace
addressed
today.
the nation a short time ago. The U.S.
They
military
like
carried
bomb
out
on us, boy.
massive precision strikes on 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and he went on to describe in great detail what happened. Everybody heard those names for years, and he also did mention Farhon, the third site that was hit. Both Farhon and Natanz were hit with Tomahawk missiles from a U.S. submarine some 400 miles away. Fordow, that was the one that was buried deep inside the mountain. That was hit with not 1, not 2, but 6 bunker buster bombs. The conventional thinking leading into tonight, if tonight were to occur, was that we would only need 2. He was able to assure the nation tonight that the strikes were a spectacular military success and that Iran's nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. And Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks would be greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying, and by the way, they were saying it on Friday, death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. I went over that in the last hour. All the incidences, and I didn't even list them all, of all the Americans that have been killed because of Iranian military activity. That was their specialty, he went on. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their General Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. And then he congratulated Prime Minister Netanyahu and how they worked as a team, perhaps like no other team has ever worked before. We've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they have done. Most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots, those that flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope so. And then he went on to congratulate all of the people involved. And he said, this cannot continue. There will either be peace or there will be great tragedy for Iran, far greater than we have witnessed over the last 2 days. And he said, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all by far and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision and speed and skill. And most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There's never been a military that could do what took place a little while ago. And he went on to thank everybody and ended with thanking God. And I want to say this. We love you, God. We love our great military. Please protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel. God bless America. And with that said, we know Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, we got his first remarks as well. President Trump and I often say peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. And that the first, I'm sure, of what will be another statement that we expect sometime tomorrow from the Prime Minister of Israel. Joining us now, Oklahoma Senator Mark Wayne Mullins is with us. Senator, there is no doubt we are watching history tonight. There is no doubt that I agree with the president. This is one of the most skilled, important, imperative peacekeeping, peace through strength, keep.
Remember we were just talking about in the car?
Huh? Hey, Pebble America, bring your ass up here and prove to me right now that supposedly foundational Black Americans wanted Trump in the office. I want you to come prove this. Now I'm going to get serious. Because you punks love to run around saying stuff like this, and then when you get called to the carpet, you can't prove it. Come prove it to me right now. Since you want to talk tough and you want to put your tongue all over the golden toilet, come over here. Spray your mouth first with the Banaka and come up here and come see me. Come prove it. Or is it time for your bedtime? You got to go get the nice warm glass of milk. Come show me something. I want the smoke. Just like the Iranian Revolutionary Guard wants the smoke. Hang up the knee pads. No, stop talking. Hang up the knee pads and come talk to me like a man. I was right to do that live about reading comprehension. Let's go. Stop talking until you get up here. You should have links. You should have timestamps. I want to see it. That niggas be real tough online in comment thread. Let's go. I ain't like the rest of them up here. Outside of Jason Black. Get up here. You could leave the Uber Eats outside the door. Let's go. Over here, knob slobbing. Oh, look what FBA did. Look, they favored Trump. Black Alpha and Lisa Cabrera. They favored Trump. Afro Lee. Shut up. Why you worry about what the next person doing? Worry about yourself. No, he black. He just love running around. Look, Phil Scott. He voted for Trump. Okay. He voted for Trump. So what? You the type to snitch on your friend, get a paycheck. And as I figured, he ran. See, every time you call their name, every time they call their name, they run. Oh shit! Look at the pancake critter. Look at pancake critter. He trying to figure out how to write his next post. How's everybody honestly feeling about President Trump bombing Iran? Where do you stand? Where do you stand, Negro? Well, I know when you stand, you still look like you're sitting down, but come on, Negro. Use your big brain. Watch this. Why don't you Tell us how you feel. We know the answer, though. There go the pancake critter. Look at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Ooh, what is this? Every time America's on the verge of greatness, we get involved in. Oh my God, she threw bars on Trump. Let's go. Let's go. B6 threw a bomb at Trump. Let's go. She threw a subliminal. Every time America is on the verge of greatness, we get involved in another foreign war. There would not be bombs falling on the people of Israel if Netanyahu had not dropped bombs on the people of Iran first. Israel is a nuclear armed nation. This is not our fight. Peace is the answer. Get some. Oh my. I spiked myself. Shout out to B6. Trump's definitely in the Epstein files. Get some. Donald Trump is going down in history as the most influential president in U.S. history. There is no one greater. Shame on those who called him a warmonger. He just saved us from a nuclear holocaust. God bless him. No, he didn't. He just started one. Give me the line one time. Yeah. Oh, guess what? Trump did something stupid today. Trump did something stupid today. He messed with other people.
Why did he do that?
Because you know the answer. Why did Trump do that?
He just wanted some friends.
Friends. Yeah, he wants friends.
So that's why he acted with everybody.
Right. He wants money.
He wants to get money from them.
Right.
And have a happy family.
We'll talk about that when you get older. But please, bedtime. Let's go.
Okay.
The president's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization is a grave violation of the Constitution and congressional war powers. He has impulsively risked launching a war that may ensnare us for generations. Absolutely clear grounds for impeachment. Technically, he was allowed to do that. Ooh, Whitney Yates. Now, Whitney Yates is a conservative. Now, I can actually, she's one of the few black conservatives I can actually stand. And even she don't like this. So you already know. Where is Amala? Wait, you know what we're gonna do? And y'all gonna cuss me for doing this, but I'm gonna do it for y'all because I love y'all so much. Let me go look. Let me look. If that ain't Rocky America, you better go down. Pause. Yes, sir.
You niggers disgust me. I'm telling you. Trump is doing a great job. Trump is doing a great job.
Right.
He's getting rid of all the fucking Mexicans. He's getting rid of all the fucking nigger dark Haitians, and he's bringing in white South Africans. You fucking nigger.
Right. Hey, by the way, when do your balls drop so you could talk to me like a real man?
Motherfucker, I am a real fucking. I'm a white
you're not
man,
a man,
motherfucker.
Sir.
You're
You sound like Laura
You're
Loomer.
A boy.
You sound like Laura
boy.
Loomer when she first wakes up in the morning. Talk to me like a man.
Come down here.
Are you a transgender? I understand it's still Pride Month. Stop talking to me like a transgender. Talk to me like a gay man. Let's go.
I live in
I'll respect
Mountain,
you more
Georgia.
if you talk to me like a gay man.
I live in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
I know, and there's gay people in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Talk to me like a gay Stone Mountain resident. Let's go.
Tired of you fucking niggers. I'm tired of you fucking
that's
niggers.
fine. Listen, that's fine. And guess what? Niggers are higher than you.
Don't get me wrong. There are some good ones. There are good ones like Officer Tatum and some of them.
Like the dude porking your girlfriend right now, who happens to be white.
Tatum's a good. He's a good boy. He's a good one.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Talk to me like a man. Let's go. Let your balls drop and talk to me like a man. Jesus Christ. You see, that's what I mean, family. Ain't got nothing to say. That's the best they got. That's the best. Fam, now I want y'all to understand. I called this fool out 10 minutes ago, and it took him 10 minutes to try to come up with that voice again. That's sad. That's okay, sir. Answer me this before I let you call me the N-word again. Why is Caitlin Clark tougher than you?
Oh, fuck her. I don't care about her. I don't care about
bullshit.
no
You got a poster
basketball.
on her right next on to your pants, sir.
She's
that
white.
When you look down at yourself, you see her face.
I'm not stupid. She's the next Larry Bird, and they do put white people. They put
whatever,
white.
sir.
They do put white athletes. They do put white athletes up. But I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan.
White athletes. Okay.
I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan.
All right, we don't care. I was hoping he would say something smart, but again, 10 minutes to get to that voice, and he's just whatever. He's still not going to talk to me like a man. This is crazy. So we'll leave him back there. He'll have fun. Jesus. With the weight of the world on his shoulders, President Trump acted for the betterment of humanity. The hell he did. For the next few hours, spare us the armchair quarterback and instead trust our commander-in-chief. Yeah. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Get some. Whee! That was Trump's decision tonight. There you go. He woke up this morning with Trump inside his ass. And Trump inside his ass. Pause. Now, again, I know this isn't indicative of Georgia. This is just one person. This is Midtown's not finest, but that's okay. I think he did say that, Don P. I think he did. And if he did, I mean, do your thing. Nothing wrong with pork and bulldogs. It's Georgia. Georgia. This is the same dude who thinks he got friends in Rebecca, Georgia. And we know what's going to happen. He said, what a lineup. Boy, Charlie Kirk, let me tell you something. See this here? This is going to get us killed. What have I said, family? Should we do it again? I think we should do it again. Are y'all ready to do it again? The white vote will doom us all.
Is a living, breathing insult to my existence.
I'm gonna have to update that one. But this one we won't.
To join this MAGA train, baby.
We need Trump back in office. Trump 2024, baby. Get on the Trump train or get run over. Let's go. All right.
Is Elon silent? Let's find out. I blocked his ass, but we'll go look. Let me go look. What did Elon say, the punk ass motherfucker? I blocked his ass. Let me look. Oh, he ain't saying nothing? 4 hours? All right. Go ahead. Am I the best troll in the world? No. Your baby mothers are the best trolls in the world. The court system that tries to serve you is the best troll in the world. Look, there he go. There go Anro Foodle. We just entered in a conflict on the behalf of Zionist Jews. They made their problems our problems. Now we have to put Iran in a corner because they know they are under threat of regime change. Now they have nothing to lose. This will come back and hurt us all. Okay, dude. Is that what you voted for? Oh, wait, Kevin Sorbo is jumping off? Is Kevin Sorbo jumping off? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hercules is jumping off ship? What did I say in the car? This is going to fracture MAGA even more. I like it. He finna go see Candace Owens next. She could be like, I just want to tell you, I used to watch you on Hercules on Fox. I'm just so happy that you're here. Another white man in her house that her husband allows. All right. And then we'll find out later that allegedly something happened between them two. And it'll just push George further into the nanny's arms. But anyway, yeah. Shout out to Thought Crimes. I don't know what that is. No one expected Fetterman to be the rational one. As long as I maintain this was the correct move by POTUS, Iran is the world's leading sponsor of terrorism and cannot have nuclear capabilities. I'm grateful for and salute the finest military in the world. Oh, here we go. So he's trying to be moderate. Okay, he's looking for a job in 29. I see it. Praying for the safety and protection of all our U.S. service members stationed in the Middle East. Tensions are high, and with the threat of attacks from Iran, we must keep our troops in our thoughts and prayers. Cool. Yeah, whatever. That was fire last night, by the way. Iranian official, fuel ships will not pass to Europe through the Strait of Hormuz. Ooh, that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it. Sure, Charlie. And I hope, since you're working for the Air Force now, I hope when they start bombing us, you send them planes up. I hope so. Look, they go to Siamese Coons. We just bombed Iran. Let me see. Let me look. Because they're getting paid off of this. The U.S. and Israel have now both launched unprovoked attacks on Iran, and now they're pretending to be peacemakers. Trump is calling for calm after dropping bombs. And watch them act like they didn't hear him say that we might do it again. Even though Fox News tried to run cover for him. He literally said it. We might have to do it again. All right. Impeach Trump for starting a war without a congressional declaration of war. He didn't start a war. He just bombed somebody. He's waiting for them to do something so he can say, see, they are aggressive. Here we go. War is broken out between the Hodge Tards and Cat Turd. Who are you taking? He said the white guy. Guess some. Let us all join together and pray for peace. What the hell is that? Chitlins? Nope. It's sad to see that the Trump we had in 2016 is no longer here. He's just a puppet now. Well, we told you this. Oh no, Sergeant Mary. We told you this. I think you a Hotep too, and I fuck with the Hoteps. But we told you this. All right? We told you don't vote for that man. He wanted to be in the big house. He wanted to be around Halliburton and the Carlisle group and Bilderberg. He talking about something he want to stop the deep state and never mention them one time. That's where his goal was the whole time. He was a billionaire that was not let into the club. And y'all fell for it. A full payload of bombs was dropped, followed by now it's time for peace. I'll lead the range. I'm sure she's getting killed. And let's go find out. Let's go find out if she's getting killed. Okay. And I'll also be nice. We'll make this, if you would like. You can come. Good. I'm a dumbass. Come up here, Joseph, and prove it. Come here. You can't even spell your. It's you are. Thank you so much. So come up here and prove I'm a dumbass. Bet you can't. Maybe I gotta wave $1 in your face. Let's go. There's the link. Click it. Prove I'm a dumbass. I know your heart skipped a beat because I called your name. Pause. Get up here. I want all the smoke tonight. Let's see. Where is it? Where's that tweet? Here you go. A full payload bonds were dropped, followed by now is the time for peace. Early to range. If we had raised 100 million Adelson gave him on GoFundMe, maybe he would have kept his promises. Guess we'll never know. He was never yours. Maybe she just figured out that Trump was never for us. Maybe she just figured it out. If you're not Joseph, I don't care right now.
Damn. Okay.
I want that punk up here. Get up here. Prove I'm a dumbass. Come on, it can't be that hard. Come on. MAGA's supposed to give you this armor. I want to crack it. Let's go. Because you fools don't follow dots. Except when you're making your order at some restaurant because you're slow. I told everybody last month this was the play. Giving all that money to the Middle East. This was a pass. And y'all thought I was crazy. Here we are now. Oh, let me guess. You got to get ready for church. I get it. You better pray they don't bomb y'all while you're about to give out the offering. Now what you want?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm fine.
No, I just wanted to make. I just want I got to come up to be your number one supporter. I try to be. I was gonna come up when that ugly ass bastard came up there. I was gonna curse his ass out. I ain't want to
She
look
out
at
here
him.
retweet Tim Pool. He ain't gonna call you back. Well, you know what? He might do it. He might try to ask you to come up so he could griff. Let me not say nothing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? Girl, if you don't stop with the acting like you reading shit.
She don't know none of them words mean.
Look at it. Look. Girl, if you better stop, man, this chick, boy. Shout out to Candace Owens. Fuck her.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
Oh shit, he had to go back in the room. They had lights out. My bad. That's why he can't say nothing. Ooh, let me see Dana White pissed off.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
That means that the fights ain't finna hit like they used to. Ha ha.
Money. Well, you still got Conor McGregor, but they don't hit no more though.
Conor McGregor. Nobody wants to see. No, Conor McGregor is running for office over in Ireland. Nobody checking for Conor McGregor.
Oh, I ain't know that. Damn.
Oh yeah. He trying to run for office over there in Ireland.
He mad because he ain't got no showboater.
Now whose fault was that?
That's his fault.
Yeah, y'all can put up all them videos talking about look at all these UFC fighters loving on Trump. Okay, so what?
Nobody wants to see what's that dude name? Kobe. Nobody wants to see him.
Kobe Covington, he got knocked out the other day.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that was the other one. No, Kobe Covington's career is over. When he got knocked out, his career was over.
Yeah, he got knocked out the last couple of fights. Ain't nobody checking for him no more.
And the other one, Sean Strickland, got knocked out too.
It's another.
He ain't got nobody.
What was that dude that Hispanic guy? He was a Trump supporter too.
Brian
Wait, what? He
Garcia.
was.
He mad now.
Yeah, that's the one that was friend with on COVID Covington too, right?
That's what I'm sure he got knocked out too.
Yeah,
all the MAGA fighters get knocked out.
Yeah,
Israel got knocked out.
He mad because he ain't got no black fighters that's entertaining no more right now.
Wait, no, I tell a lie. Israel didn't get knocked out. He ain't get knocked out.
He can call a
beat. Ass whoop.
He can go call a beat. Tell him to call
You
a
got
beat up.
you got Joaquin Buckley out here saying you ain't no real fighter.
Can't call Brock Lesnar. Damn, can't call that name.
Oh yeah, Nate Diaz.
Oh yeah. Well, Nate Diaz been ass for 10 years. I ain't even thinking about Nate Diaz. I'm talking about the dude from Miami.
Should I griff? Yeah, we gonna griff. We gonna griff off the grifters.
Section of the war. We still got more to go. We gonna be on our
They go
10th
Cannon
grandkid by the time it's still more turkey. Turkey's got a damn reckoning. We
Facts.
taking that whole motherfucking region.
Who ready for egg prices
Believe
to go
that.
back up again?
Not me.
You plan on taking that. See, that's the other thing. Just because you niggas and them you neocons and neocoons and them think tanks made these
Now I gotta
plans
log in.
doesn't mean
Motherfucker. Now I gotta log in. Ain't that a bitch? I had to go log in and then kick me out. Assholes.
Damn. You gotta enjoy kick.
Mm-hmm.
What am I about to say? Fuck. Damn. Oh my goodness. Jesus
All
Christ.
right, we good now. We're gonna share the screen. We gonna griff off the
15 to
griff.
20 years. Have at it, but don't expect this to be ending anytime soon.
Jorge
Masvidal
Masvidal, he got knocked out
new
too.
crusade. It's not new. This is why people
Yeah,
need
that's
to
what I was talking about.
read
SB Johnson.
history books and
Thank you.
understand European history. Like if you guys understood European history, then you would understand what's being at play here. Okay. First of all, if you want to study history, you probably want to start with Rome. You might want to start with the Roman Empire. Maybe you want to start with the Grecian Empire, the Cretan civilization, Alexander the Great, because what political strategists have realized over the years and military strategists have realized over years that your empire has to expand. It's either going to expand intellectually and technologically. It's going to expand based upon territory. It's going to expand based upon population. So your territory has to expand. The moment that a territory ceases to expand is the moment that it begins to die. And that's the place that the West is in. The West has to expand until it conquers the entire map. So the next piece of expansion, like I told you guys last year, because we've all known that Iran was we knew Libya was on the list. Look at Libya. We knew that Iraq was on the list. We saw what happened in Iraq, and we knew Iran was next. I said this on Tim Cass once again. So if I know the plans, like, come on, people, we've got to start. You just got to follow the history books. It tells you exactly what's happening. So we understand that in order for an empire to survive, the empire has to expand. The moment it stops expanding. Now you have to remember that the West is also contracting population-wise. There is a huge amount of concern about the lack of procreation and basically white people dying off because they're not making enough babies, right? So how else do you expand the West if you can't expand the West via your population? You're gonna have to take over some more fucking land. Europe has been the Western civilization has been slowly taking over land for the past since let's just start at World War One. We've had, since America was started, we had expansion into the West. We had the Trail of Tears. Then we took over Mexico.
Right, sure. They still missing the play, but shout out to the Hoteps. They still missing it.
What was he missing?
I explained this to you. See, this is why y'all gotta listen when I tell y'all these things.
No, I thought it was something else.
I told you this 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
what the play was.
Never mind. Because I ain't know when you told us. Because you could have told us a couple months ago.
Yeah, I told you 2 weeks ago.
Never mind. I remember now. That when you said 2 weeks ago, I said never mind.
He's going to sell out Israel.
I said Israel's going to turn on America. That's what I always said. But I could be wrong.
Yes, Sister Lovely. Yes. But they're not, because they already took the blood money. Where is CM Punk? Has he rethought this? I wouldn't go.
They better not. I just thought about it. They better not go to Saudi Arabia next month.
They probably are going.
They're going to go. Be careful. That's all I got to say.
Damn, this must be a blood feud. Get some. They had to have made up. There ain't no way they keep doing this.
What are you talking about?
Oh, y'all can't say it. Nah, they had WWE Fanatics.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that earlier.
Ain't you supposed to be in bed?
Mommy said the only position that I had is I have to go find something to eat.
It is almost 11 o'clock. What do you mean go find something to eat?
I mean, I'm hungry and I want something to eat.
I ain't got nothing for you. You gotta go talk to your mother. Thank you so much. So he ain't say nothing. All right. He took, well, again, I fuck with CM Punk, but he took the blood money. So it is what it is. I would bet no, I don't think Donald Trump is going to send troops to Iran. So when he sends troops to Iran on Monday, what are you going to say? Since he doesn't keep his promises. What the
He's still
hell?
going to go over there too, ain't he?
Are you serious? What are we doing? Oh, Lord.
You trying to teach the woman
You
how
just
to
had to
dance.
teach the white woman this?
She ain't going to learn it too good anyway. See, she already fucking up.
So jumping heel toe. Okay.
She going to break her ankles.
Oh, of course, there's music. Why didn't dance look like when Boo was trolling everybody? He's just Kid Boo was trolling everybody, and he kept shaking his stomach. That would look like what he was doing. Booyah! 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 Booyah!
Oh, God. You wanna...
That's booyah!
Oh, boy.
Booyah! Booyah! What you need? All right, I gotta go play daddy. Y'all heard enough. All right, y'all.
All right, sir.
Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. By the way, dinner's ready. He did it.
practice around. It's a rap for you round, and a rap for your round. I'll let a round rap around every rap around till it's rap around. This rap around. Cat, I rap around a round rap. I'll let a round rap around round. How you gonna get around that?
Time's up. But did we have a good time here? Hello?
Gotta get your groove on.
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.